All right, my wonderful people of Nigeria, the news reaching me this morning is that Sowore has finally been arrested by the Nigerian Police Force at the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The news: Nigerian Police arrest Sowore at Federal High Court in Abuja, October 23, 2025. Sowore was picked up shortly after leaving the Federal High Court, where he had appeared on Thursday. Human rights activist and former presidential candidate Omoyele Sowore has been arrested by the police in Abuja. According to information obtained by Sahara Reporters, the arrest was ordered by the Commissioner of Police in Federal Capital Territory (FCT). Sowore, who was scheduled to appear before Justice Emeka Nwite over what he described as a bogus and facial charge of illegal forgery of a police wireless message, filed under instruction of the illegal Inspector General of Police, Kayode Ebetunkun, was informed at the court that the judge will not be sitting. A source disclosed that a police officer approached Sowore, informing him that he was under arrest on the orders of the FCT Commissioner of Police. Members of his legal team, led by human rights activist lawyer Tope Temokun, immediately confronted the officers, demanding to know the reason for the sudden arrest. However, the police insisted they were acting on direct instruction from the commissioner and proceeded to escort Sowore into a waiting vehicle. Sowore, a long-time critic of government policies, is known for leading several pro-democracy and human rights movements across Nigeria. All right, my wonderful people, this story this story plenty, but let us see the video.
So my people, let's talk about the situation that is shaking everywhere right now. After meeting with people connected to Nnamdi Kanu, Sowore was taken by security officials, and since then, the conversation in Nigeria has been very hot. Many people are asking what really happened, what they discussed, and why this matter is suddenly turning into a major drama again. That is what we are breaking down right now, so please stay with me to the end. And as you are watching, kindly remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share, because this gist is deep, and I want everybody to follow what is really going on. From what we know, Sowore has been very vocal about the continued detention of Nnamdi Kanu. He has been present in court areas, talking to supporters, talking to family members and legal teams, and encouraging peaceful action to pressure for a fair process. After one of those visits and discussions, he was taken by security operatives, and that immediately raised a lot of questions. People started saying, why now? What exactly did they talk about? Why must someone be arrested just for showing support? And that is what brought this new heat into the political space. While Sowore's argument is about human rights, fair hearing, and justice, the government angle is always talking about maintaining order, controlling gatherings, and following procedure. But the tension is rising because many Nigerians are emotionally attached to this matter. A lot of people feel it is no longer just a legal case. They feel it has turned into a symbol of freedom and fairness in the country. And when Sowore, who is known for activism, enters the story again, it becomes even louder. Please, if you are still with me, like this video right now and subscribe, because more details are coming and you will not want to miss them as we go deeper. Before the arrest, Sowore met with members of Kanu's camp, discussing how to push the process forward. From all indications, their conversation was focused on legal strategy, public support, and calling for calm yet active civil engagement. They want the matter to keep getting public attention so the government will feel pressure to act faster and more transparently. However, not long after that meeting, security agents entered the picture, and that moment changed the whole direction of the gist. Right now, many people are asking whether Sowore is being targeted for speaking out, or whether there is something bigger happening behind the scenes. The public is reacting strongly because they remember that Sowore has been arrested in the past due to activism. So now the question Nigerians are asking is, Why is the country becoming a place where people cannot speak up without being picked up? As we continue this gist, please tap the like button if you have not done so, and click subscribe so you can be getting updates anytime we drop a fresh breakdown. This situation is also influencing supporters emotionally. For people who believe Nnamdi Kanu deserves a fair process, they see Sowore's arrest as another attempt to silence voices. But there are other citizens who believe the government is only trying to maintain control. Because of these two different opinions, the country is now in a serious debate. Peaceful protest, public demands, political pressure, loyalty, tribal sentiment, national unity. Everything is mixing together in one big storyline. More reactions are still coming in from different parts of the country, and the energy around this matter is not slowing down. As I continue, I will break down the political part, the legal part, the emotional part, and the possible next stage that could happen from here. But before I continue, please like this video now, subscribe, and also comment below to tell us if you think Sowore's arrest was right or wrong. Your opinion matters because this issue concerns everybody who believes in justice, fairness, and equal treatment. Alright, let's continue. Please remember to like this video right now and subscribe, because what comes next is the part everybody is talking about. Now, when we look at the government side of this situation, what they are trying to project is the idea of control, calm, and national stability. They always believe that sensitive matters must be handled carefully, especially when they involve large followings or strong emotions. The government does not want gatherings that can turn into tension, and they do not want public pressure to change the direction of a legal process. So, when Sowore continues to speak, mobilize, and stand physically by Nnamdi Kanu supporters, the government sees it as a move that can inspire more public demonstrations. And because of Nigeria's history, they react quickly to anything that looks like it can gather momentum. But this brings us to the big question. Should peaceful support be treated like a crime? Because from Sowore's side, he is saying he only believes in fair treatment and that every citizen has a constitutional right to protest and speak. He believes that no matter who is involved, whether it is Nnamdi Kanu or anybody else, the law should be transparent and the process should not take forever. So when it was taken away, many Nigerians felt it was a direct message to silence voices that challenge authority. Now, at the same time, supporters of Nnamdi Kanu are watching closely. They believe this entire drama is proof that there is fear around the conversation. They feel that if everything was straightforward, there would be no reason to arrest someone who only came to show support. This is why the emotions are so high. Please, if you are still following, like this video and subscribe, because this gist is just getting deeper. And I want you to stay with me to the end. Looking at the legal angle, Nnamdi Kanu's case has already dragged for a long time. Many people are tired and the frustration is growing. The longer a case stays without resolution, the more people begin to suspect political influence. Sowore, being someone who has been through the system, understands how slow legal battles can be. That is why he has become louder about the need for closure. And that is why he is saying the matter should be addressed once and for all instead of delaying it for years. But here is where the situation can change the conversation completely. With Sowore now entering the picture again, the case has gained fresh energy and new attention. More activists are speaking up. More groups are showing interest. More people are watching every government move. And once public attention increases, it becomes harder to control the narrative. That is why many analysts believe the government will either have to open a new negotiation channel, speed up the court process, or take a firmer stance that may cause even more reactions. Let me ask you watching right now, do you believe this renewed attention will help Nnamdi Kanu, or do you think it will make the government even tougher? Comment your answer below, and again, do not forget to like and subscribe so you do not miss the next updates we will drop on this same matter. Meanwhile, inside the political space, different camps are quietly calculating. Some politicians see this drama as an opportunity to gain attention by pretending to support justice. Others want to stay silent so they do not offend powerful interests. You know how politics works in this country. Nobody wants to be on the wrong side of the conversation when elections are near. So, many of them are just watching, calculating, and waiting for public direction before they speak. One thing is clear. Sowore's arrest has turned a normal courtroom story into a national debate. What would have been just a legal update suddenly became a big political and emotional drama. And once an issue becomes emotional in Nigeria, it becomes unpredictable. That is why the next few days and weeks will be very important. Please like this video, subscribe, and keep watching because I will break down what is likely to happen next in this matter.
I just saw him. I called him. I said, Mercy. You know, first cover the ah, he moved. We did there. I told them, separate. They hug. I said, we are coming home very soon. Yeah. So stay strong, stay strong.
This is it. I sent my wife to court, the police station on the matter. Yeah. That was good. And the ones of way on but I said I will allow you. November what?
Is it coming? And they will always public fund everything. Just
about 8 of them. People when you for this same reason, this person is fighting. Now we they fight for, he's fighting for us. You know what guys? What did you do? What did you? You know now. You know what they did now. Say, what did happen? They said that you have another case. They said that you have another. No, yeah, believe that person. The police hospital.
hello?
Yes.
You will be out. Mazi.
It's strong. Let's see.